As you see, our balcony hasn't changed too much in terms of the plants. We have a couple of new ones, and I'm gonna show you in a moment what we have. And most of them, the big difference is that most of them have grown, and some of them not so much. We can start with the one that we've got here. It's our achillea. So we have several achillea plants, and they have grown really well. This is a rose geranium that has a lot of health benefits. I remember that my grandparents or my grandmother in fact will put it like in jams and jellies, like plum jam or others, and I remember that I would just scoop up all the jar in order to find the leaves and eat them. Then our lemon trees are much larger. As you can see, they need to be transplanted urgently, but we don't have a lot of space. This sage, purple sage, has grown a bit, but it doesn't seem to be happy. It has been really hot. I don't know if the pot was not appropriate. In fact, I put this clay pot because I thought it will maintain the humidity better, but it hasn't worked quite well. Still, it has like some tiny shoots at the bottom, like what they call his children. I have never grown sage as such a small plant before, so I really don't know how this goes. But yeah, they seem to be growing, so hopefully this plant will be big and lush at some stage. We really like sage and it's very beneficial. Then next we've got our mint that was cut back twice. Heat was really bad, so mint didn't quite make it to the end of summer. We had to cut it back. And then I have one root cutting of an achillea plant that hasn't done much, and I planted a cucamelon in the pot. Well, the cucamelon is all around the place, so you can see it here under the glass of this table, and it's all the way down here and all around the table, and it's even over a tomato plant here that we've got, and here on the side, and it has its tiny little flowers and fruits over here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The thing is that I really don't know if we have enough pollinators around here so that proper pollination can happen. And I have seen some videos about hand pollinating these, but they're really so tiny, so I really don't know if, imagine, here's one fruit. Oops, let me get it right. They're so small. So actually, I hope we might have some pollinators around so that they can do this job, because hand pollinating these will be like, I've never done this and it will be a bit hard. What is good about cucamelons is that I have read that if you have them in a pot, like we have this one here, the root tuber can be kept and then you can grow it the next year from the tuber, and that makes me really happy because this one was planted in a pot. We have the other one in the garden, but it is not as nearly as big as this one. Like, this one is really big, and the one in the garden is not doing quite well. It has been very hot, I think, for everything. Cucamelons are very good for your health, apparently. They don't have a lot of calories, and they're good for the eyes, for digestive problems, or for your digestion in general, because they have a lot of water, as cucumbers do, and they're rich in antioxidants. Apparently they're one of the new superfoods, and this is something, yeah, that I really wanted to try, to grow at least one cucamelon. I have the plant now. Let's see if we will have cucamelons. Then we have another achillea here that is getting invaded. We have our tumbling Tom tomatoes that have had quite a lot of tomatoes. Actually, one of them, this one here, was heavily eaten by caterpillars, and it was really nice and lush. Then it got eaten, got quite dry. I cut back what was eaten, and it is trying to regrow. Actually, it has quite a lot of new fruits, which makes me quite happy. It's nice, it's tasty. And then we've got the coreopsis and the tomatoes hanging over it. This red vein sorrel has been struggling totally. I have cut it back I don't know how many times. I could never get it right. I really don't know. But yeah, I think it needs to be in soil. So probably this is the problem, the biggest problem. And then something new that we have is these cuttings. These are lemon verbena cuttings, and you can see that they already have some shoots, which makes me really happy. They call it as well lemon bee brush, as I could find on internet, and it has a lot of properties. It is very used here in Portugal, and they use it for cold symptoms, for indigestion, for insomnia as well, and I am sure it has many other uses. But yeah, and the smell is divine. Apart from that, it's really, really nice. I hope we will get to have several of these, but as far as I can see, they're kind of growing. I don't know if this one will make it, but yeah, I have them in water, and I'm gonna plant them in a pot. And then our peppers are a joy. They don't have a lot of peppers, but we've got quite a few, and they're very nice size, and they're almost red. I am so excited about these. I don't know the variety exactly, but I have seen some like these ones becoming trees, so like huge, and especially in the areas of Portugal where they don't have like hard freezes, this one can stay with the peppers like till Christmas. Like, don't take my word for it, but I have seen people have told me about these surviving like with the fruit red up to Christmas. So I don't know, I would really need to see this by myself. This is a 2-year-old plant. I started it last year from a seed that seemed half rotten, and I thought it will never grow, but well, it's the 2nd year here, and this is where it is. It seems quite happy. The peppers are turning red, and yeah, we're very excited. Another achillea, a lot of new shoots. They're all doing quite well. Heat didn't seem to affect them that much, and as well in nature, in their habitat, they don't normally need a lot of water. So yeah, hopefully when we plant this in our permanent location, they will make a beautiful patch. We have several different varieties, so I hope they will be they will look very nice together. This one is a yellow one, as you can see here. Yeah. And then we have a cream, and the other one is like pinkish. They're really nice. Then our spider plant, we have an aloe plant that we were gifted from the friend gifted to us. And then we have these incense plants and some other succulents. And yeah, this is how the balcony looks. Probably it's not the most abundant place on earth, but we're happy. They're all perennials. Tomatoes, no, obviously, but this was something that I really wanted to try, to grow this tumbling tom variety. Actually, they were not too successful, but it was not too bad. Tomato season here in Portugal was really bad because it was too hot. Then there was like a sudden cold spell, yeah, around June, and yeah, the tomatoes in our plot, in our tiny garden, didn't do so well. So I wasn't expecting them to be thriving here as well. They receive a lot of sun, but the heat is too much. And yeah, this is how the balcony looks. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I will be able to show you some other plants. And oh, I was forgetting, we have a really nice avocado tree. So we grew this from a pit, and I have some other experiments that I would like to show you that were quite surprising. But yeah, I know it's not uncommon. People grow avocado trees from pits a lot of times, and you can see a lot of videos about it on the internet. But it was probably my first time of being so successful, so I'm really happy about it, and I will tell you more and show you how it goes. Thank you for joining me, and all the best. Have a nice week.